So check this out right here. Hold on, check this out right here. You got a man in BOK who literally just said to me, who's gonna fight my son? Not to mention this fight with Devin Haney was made 7 days after my son just made the knockout of the year. Less than 7 days. So what the hell do you mean who was gonna fight my son? You never gave an opportunity. You don't know what the hell we had on the table. You have no clue who was gonna fight my son. Don't tell me nobody was looking at him. He had just fought. Devin hadn't fought since May. You just made a statement and said you went to turkey out the sheet and said you back up Devin. This is gonna be the best. It was the most bullshit fight on the card. He was the worst one, literally. That's right. The worst fight on the card. That's right. Can we admit that? Hell no.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
I let you talk. I let you talk.
Sir, let me ask you, is your son the best fighter at 147 pounds? Is he the most dangerous and fierce fighter at 147 pounds, sir?
See, here's the problem. Wait, let me tell you the problem what happened. So what you did was you brought a bunch of goofy hoes, all your fellas that you paid to bring. You brought a bunch of goofy hoes and now with us when they come in the whole press conference with you in. That's what they doing. We trying to get active, they trying to
Turkey, if you listen,
they trying to get some money from you. That's what they trying to do.
Put something on the table for me and him to wrestle on this motherfucking stage. Just say, get to it.
The last time social media heard, Bill Haney said, I'm going to make my pro debut against
Well, let's see right now. Come on, let's see right now.
All right, who wants to hear from the Suns? Anybody here want to hear from the guy that's fighting on Saturday night?
You're supposed to be fighting him. You're supposed to be fighting. What we gonna fight?
Okay, listen. Right now, if you want to. But listen, let me just say
you said you was on site, Negro. I done seen you 5 times.
Okay, shout out to the professionalism of this guy to come out when he did. This is amazing town. We've been here since November the 1st, right? And what we have is what we call, when you get acclimated in Saudi, we got that bounce. Now tell me, let's see that bounce over there. 74 over there, you dig? November 22nd, my son's gonna punish.
All right, let's hear it out from Devin, Haney. Devin, for the first time in your career, I believe, you are the underdog in this matchup. Do you feel everything you've accomplished in your career that you should be the favorite?
Not anymore. I think it was an update odds.
No, sir, you still underdog. You still underdog.
No, it's not.
Alhamdulillah, I'm happy that to be here. And I thank Allah for this opportunity. I thank His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh for giving me this opportunity to be fighting here in Riyadh. It's a dream come true of mine. A dream come true of mine to be fighting for another world title. And this is not my first rodeo, so it won't be anything different. I look to bring back the WBO title back home to me and my family, my team, and yeah.
Haney, time!
Ryan, Devin has fought and beaten 7 world champions. To my knowledge, you haven't fought a single champion in your career yet. What do you say to those who believe you're not ready to deal with someone of his caliber?
First thing first, this is a wonderful fight card, and gotta thank everybody that made this fight happen. Us, Turkey Al-Sheikh, His Excellency, Ring, my father, Bob Aaron, Top Rank. I appreciate y'all for making this fight happen, and I truly feel like either you got it or you don't. Of course, he has fought, he has did wonderful things in his time period and what he had going on, but it's time for another face to come up there and do his own thing. And that's where that boy Brian number 2 stepped in at.
Well, you said in Devin's last fight against Jose Ramirez that he ran so much he had to change shoes because they ran out of grip. That said, he won basically every round of that fight. How do you plan to force him into exchanges with you when other fighters haven't been able to see you do that?
I mean, it's only so far you can go. If we're in the box, it's not like he can just run forever. So no matter if he run or he stay there, no matter what, the boy going to sleep.
And Devin, what's your strategy for Brian? He says there's no way that you're going to stand in the pocket and exchange with him. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, we fight everybody, different. Like I said, this is not my first rodeo. I fought Ramirez different than I fought Loma. I fought Loma different than I fought Regis. So, the world got to see, what game plan me and my team has drawn up, and I'm gonna beat this guy.
Well, in a recent face-to-face interview, you said he was just another guy. He's a bum. Why do you feel that way about it?
No, I think he's a great fighter.
There you go. Well, Devin, what's your prediction for Saturday?
Devin, Haney, WBO champion. Brian, how confident are you that you can get a decision win against Devin, or do you think you just have to knock him out to win?
If I want those 2 calls, I can do that. If I'm going to knock them out, I'm definitely going to do that anyway, as is. Just at least that's my name in the game.
So what will happen Saturday? How do you win?
We're going to sleep,
All right.